It's all done. I don't know if you guys watched the last premiere or the last video. You got a quick glimpse of what this place looked like for the past couple weeks. Well, after a few $100, a bunch putting a bunch of stuff together, and weeks worth of time, Studio 44 is ready to go. What? I wouldn't say an annoying wife. I would say a defiant wife.
I said an annoyed wife.
Oh, an annoyed wife. Yes, the wife is not happy with all of this. Durrell, what's up, buddy? So, I think you've seen enough of my fat face. Let's flip it around. And there she is, folks. What do you think? A little bit better than it was a couple weeks ago. New computer, new monitor, new green screen, new gaming quote unquote monitor, retro Nintendo games. Now that I got the Switch 2, I brought the Switch in here. The Wii, my little Mario guy. This is one of those retro consoles that plays both Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. So I moved it over here. I found my old school Nintendo, so I brought that down. I'm gonna play with that. Thanks, Max. Dog, hello. Sewell, good to see you all. I got some softball trophies up here. My lonely basketball trophy. In 8th grade, my town's yearly Apple Blossom Festival, mid-May, lowered the rims down to 8 feet, and there was a dunk contest. So there it is. Apple Blossom, 1993. What? My wife saying 93 is unbelievable. These are my 2 poker championship chips. The PS4, the Star Wars PS4, and the PS5. I'm started collecting popcorn buckets. That's one from Yankee Stadium, and this is when the Mario movie came out. This is the 20th anniversary of Episode 3 and the Batman. This is the only home run I ever hit in my Wood Bat League. Memorial Day weekend, 2023, May 29th. Then over here are all my foul balls. I think that's Philly. No, that's Pittsburgh. Giancarlo Stanton hit that one and this one. This one was in Philly, though. This was Pittsburgh. This one was Glen Allen Hill, 2000. Almost knocked my wife out. And this was way back in the 90s. Devon White. And then this is the home run I hit in the chimney. This is the last ball used for K-Jack Field. This is K-Jack Field dirt, my wiffle ball field. And this is, yes, part of the warning track from Yankee Stadium. I don't know if I should tell you what that is. It's part of one of my best friends. His wife had some of his remains infused into stones. They used to love going to the lake and skipping rocks. So they had some of his remains infused into stones to skip in the lake. But yeah, Studio 44 is ready. Over here is just background noise monitor. And don't forget to take a towel. Aw, look at Pooper when he had 2 eyeballs. So yeah, now that this is all set up and ready to go, I have 2 videos all laid out. Who knows, if I'm feeling saucy, I'll start one tonight. You were way more organized. Well, Sewell, it took a long time to get this going. First time seeing your pad. Is it, Max? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we used to do Respect the Pick right in here. I don't know if anybody ever watched Respect the Pick, but those shelves that you see, that's where all this stuff used to be. But we kind of move things around. I've been down here for about a year. I was over here. This desk actually is the old Studio 44 desk that I was using down here in this corner. And then we bought the new desk. This was originally L-shaped, but it was too small, so I took it all apart and straightened it out. And I think it gives me more space, and I can put some of my little childish toys up here. And they were all sitting up in the old studio, just kind of collecting dust. So I brought them down. Who knows? Maybe I'll only leave them down for this video, but oh man, but PC on the floor, Muggy, want to change that if possible. Okay, I'll what? Just put it on like a little bench or something. Nope, MLB The Show 25 has not updated. I noticed that they took away the ability to move the out of bound fences, huh? Down the first and third base lines. I saw that was in the update. Thanks, Sewell, for saying that. It's like I said, it's been a lot of work and a lot of money. But yeah, we're finally good to go. So I took pictures to go along with it, and I'll post them on my channel. I would love to have. My wife will never allow this, but I would love to change this rug out for. They have rugs that are like maps of like the original Zelda and A Link to the Past. I was gonna get one when I was upstairs because she wouldn't see it and she wouldn't care up there, but I don't think she'll go for it down here. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. If you can get it on the desk somehow near the floor, it'll pull in 10 times more dust. Yeesh. Okay, I'll work on that. It's pretty big. Even if I have something low that I can put it on, that's not good. Because I've seen other desks, you can get it on the desk. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's it. I really don't have much to say. This is the sign that my wife had made for me. There's a spot in a local mall that does all this woodwork, and she grabbed my logo and made it into a little wood sign. Oh, I forgot about this over here. This is me in Philly, 2018. I think later that day I caught this baseball hit by Giancarlo Stanton. But yeah, 2018, we went to Philly and I ran up the Rocky Stairs. It was so fun. That was a great trip. And I just watched the Yankees get shut out for the third straight time, was it, dear? They haven't scored a run since they beat the Royals, and that was only one. So, pretty pathetic. I will, Sewell. The wife is working this weekend, including Friday. So I plan on getting a lot done. I always say that. So we'll see. I want to start making Ricky Davis League guys. I need to start making teams. I need to record videos. I need to edit videos. I have downtime coming at work because it's testing week this week and next. So I have long lunch breaks where I've been editing. I hope no one at my job heard that. But you were on live once, weren't you? Just make sure you blow it out regularly. That's what she said. Well, there's only 4 people watching. I'm glad you tuned in. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of... I'm proud of this setup. I don't know how much the wife loves it, but like I said, a lot of time and effort, blood, sweat, and tears went into fixing this up a little bit more, and also just kind of uncluttering it up. The way it was before, you like had to duck and dodge and move, and this screen now can collapse, unlike the other screens I have. I'm going to bring those to my brothers and use them for Nonsense Matters. But yeah, I think it's just an overall better setup, and I'm pretty happy with it. Who knows? Maybe I'll get on and stream some Mario Kart on Twitch and stream Twitch and YouTube at the same time because I do have that set up. But yeah, it would be pretty fun to get on and chat with you guys again. Someone was telling me in the comments that they liked it when I went live, and I also like going live, but not for stadium extravaganzas. I just released one today, as a matter of fact. If you haven't seen it, part 4 of what you may have missed in 2024. And those stadiums are relevant. You know, you may see those thumbnails and think 2024, who cares? Those are relevant now because we have access to the old vault again. So there's definitely some gems in there. So you're going to want to go back and check some of those out. There's 4 parts. All 4 of them have some really good stadiums. And there's probably at least 2 or 3 more parts coming. Like I said, I'm slowly but surely getting those out. Just because live stadium extravaganzas don't get as many hits, and I want those stadiums shown as much as possible. So, yeah, that's it. Let's see what everybody's saying. Mike says hi. Thank you, Mike. Soup says he did go live twice. Darrell, you inspired me to buy a dad joke button for my props. My wife just got this. I was gonna add to the canoe. We have canoes. It's got applause. So the dad jokes will get this. Or this. And then when I make unpopular opinions like Prince is overrated, then I just released that in part 3 of stadiums you may have missed in 24. Prince is overrated, but yeah, okay. There's a sign that I drink way too much soda. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. This is another thing that I drive my wife crazy with. I'm a poker player. I have the same setup at work, an extra mouse pad, and I fidget the chips like I'm playing a game of poker. She can't stand the sound. I probably drive my partner crazy in our office, but yeah, there she is. Okay, I'm done, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, taking a peek. I'm very excited to start a bunch of new stuff and get back to showing you guys' amazing stadiums. You should see how livid people in the forums are about foul territory getting fixed. I mean, here's my thing with that. I mean, like the anomalies, if you leave it on the field, right, you can hit a ball right through them, right? It acts as if they weren't even there. So what happens when you're warming up a pitcher? Is he warming up in the middle of seats? Is he warming up in row 8, seats 4 and 5? I mean, how does that work? Can you even put props there? I don't see how that worked, but they fixed it, and I don't know. I just can't believe of all the things there is to mess with Stadium Creator, that's the thing they go after. Again, they did the same thing with anomalies. Why is that the thing that you're messing with when there's... Look at this. Everybody knows that is not Bruce Bolt Field. Come on. All this stuff. Harrison Company Field, no. Salesforce Field, no. I didn't even make that stadium. This is the dinosaur one I made. Harrison and Company, no. Is that the ballpark at the Moonshot Casino? No. Sewell, by the way, I found it. I downloaded your copy so I can play the San Juan Sharks in this park to finish my World Series. I'm up 2-0. So I'm excited about that. So I can live stream that maybe this weekend. Plenty to do. But yeah, you can't go over, you can't go after that when there's so much other stuff that needs to be fixed. Are we ever going to see new props? Are we ever going to see the big changes? Probably not in this game, but I would hope at least some kind of prop. But I mean, after the update, I jumped on real quick to see if there was any changes going on to the tool, and I went through and did the search, and it shows right there. The game came out in 21, so it had the option to search of things that came out in 22, 23, and 24, but nothing out of 25. Absolutely ridiculous, SDS. Come on. Sewell says file territory glitch has no limits. Could have been absolutely toxic online. I bet. No props. It was stupid. Thanks for letting us in, Phil. You got it. Darrell, thank you for stopping by. You can pull territory onto the field. I agree that it had to be fixed. To me, I knew that was something they were going to take care of fast. I haven't even built a stadium on this. I did download from last game. Once we got that update, I did download the stadium I started for the canoes, and I'm going to tinker around with that a little bit now that I got my new setup and everything. So, yeah, there's so much to do. But, I mean, not only do we have Regions Week, or testing week, but after testing week, I have a couple weeks off. Granted, a couple of those days are going to be going to Toronto to see the Yankees play the Blue Jays. I hope the Yankees snap out of it by then. But I would like to get a bunch done there too. And again, I always say that, but I get lazy and it's not an excuse, so I need to work on that. But here she is, folks. This is like the third or fourth version of Studio 4. The first one was upstairs, the room right above the next one over here. And then when I first came down here, I tried to set up over here and I didn't like it. So then I moved over here. And then finally to this one a couple months ago, and then now with the new stuff, it's all good to go. So, all right, I keep saying I'm gonna go, but thanks again, guys, for watching. Wow, I can't believe I've been on for 20 minutes, but yeah, be on the lookout soon. I'm gonna be recording very soon, going live very soon. Studio 44 is back up and running.